Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to yet another Stone Cold Hockey video. We've had we've played 63 games as the Kings out of 82, 90 points leading Nashville by just one tiny point for the conference, and 5 ahead of the New York Rangers for tops in the NHL. Goal scoring with Williams has had only 27, tied Rick Nash for 15th, and Patrick Sharp. Steven Stamkos has put up 55 goals in that thing. I had Michael Ryder with 39, Tavares Malcolm with 37. Even though that is, their Stamkos leads in goal scoring with 82. Point scoring. Kovalchuk 72, Tavares and Giroux 67. Then Michael Ryder. Then Ozzy Kopitar 6 with 64. Great. Justin Williams 15th. Justin Brown 21st. Jonathan Quick 4th in goals against behind Brian Elliott, my birthday twinsy 4985. Hendrik Lundqvist and Corey Schneider. Standing wise, we have 43 wins, pretty good. 180 goals scored, second in the division next to those pesky Ducks. But 136 against. Only one team, St. Louis, has given up fewer goals than us. We are 11-4 after regulation. 24-7-2 at home. The most home wins, 19 road wins, tops in the conference. Seeding wise, we would be the one seed and would play Anaheim, who's tied with Calgary right now, but Anaheim has more wins. So, man, it would be a domestic battle. Anaheim, LA. Colorado would play Nashville. Phoenix would play Vancouver, and Chicago and St. Louis, internal rivals, will have to face each other. Yeah. Calgary and Anaheim are 3 points out of Detroit. Edmonton, Minnesota, and Dallas still in the mix. In the Eastern Conference, Carolina leads the Devil Dogs by a point. They would play the Rangers. Montreal would play Boston. Oh boy. Pittsburgh would play Florida, and Ottawa would play Philly. Highlights wise, 30 hat tricks, 6 games with a 30 plus mark. Nothing has changed since the last video for Fangraphs. October 24th, 2011, Rangers down 5-3 late. Won the game in a shootout. That's a top star. Chicago St. Louis 13 goals November 8th. Toronto Buffalo December 16th. Leafs up 4-1 and choked. Tampa Dallas from January 20th, in which Tampa was fighting it out. Others Tampa October 20th. Tampa was up 3-0. Edmonton Boston from November 10th. 12 goal fest. Schedule, we are in Minnesota. Play those guys. Nick Backstrom, not the Washington playmaker, but the goalie is in net for Minnesota. He's the main goalie. Josh Harding and Matt Hackett, the backups. Jonathan Bernier getting the start tonight. Well, Johnny Quick has played a lot of games, so he's getting a rest period. Minnesota is only one game above 500, so kind of a bit of to give Johnny Quick some time off. Ante Kopitar, the pride of Slovenia, who finished his 20th year with the Kings and last year with the Kings. Doing his job. Justin Williams, Mr. Game 7. Also there, Dustin Brown, the captain, Mike Richards. Kitchener! That's right, former Kitchener Ranger. Part of the 2003 Memorial Cup winning team. Drew Doughty from Guelph, as well as Dustin Brown. But I don't hate Guelph, I hate the Knights. If I say the city name, I have to spit. Norjack Johnson, he just got traded. Slava Voynov, great defenseman, but he had domestic violence issues. Simon Gagne, former Flyer icon. Dustin Penner, former Oiler icon, as well as Stuart Stoll. Alec Martinez, 2 years before his overtime goal sunk the Hawks in Game 7 of the Western Final and the Rangers in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Jeff Carter, one of our newest acquisitions of the trade deadline. Former Flyer teammate of Mike Richards. The Flyers basically gave Carter, Gagne, and Richards all Stanley Cup rings in a sense. Willie Mitchell from Minnesota, also a defenseman. Dwight King, Kyle Clifford, Brad Richardson, Matt Green, Trevor Lewis, Andre Lokotov, Colin Fraser, Trent Hunter, Jaron Nolan, Davis Drewski, Ralph Scuderi, Ethan Morrow, former Oiler. Minnesota has Danny Heatley, who was a good goal scorer. Unfortunately, his time in Atlanta was soured because of his drunk driving thing that killed Dan Snyder. Fortunately, Dan Snyder's parents forgave Heatley. That could have given Heatley the end of his hockey career and all that. Where's that short? Yeah. So yeah, Danny Heatley. He still moved on, but he couldn't get past the card thing. In fact, he was off. He was off the cover of NHL 2004, replaced by Joe Sakic. Kyle Bronziak, Jones, Devin Setaguchi, Shark, Cal Clutterbuck, Matt Cullen, Miku Koivu, brother of Saku, Pierre Marc Bouchard, 96 in program, Nick Johnson, not the baseball player, Daryl Powell, who was a goon, Eric Christensen, former Penguin, General Latendresse, former member of Montreal before he moved to Minnesota because of the pressure. Jared Spurgeon, Marco Scandella, Casey Wellman, Greg Sandin, Stephen Kampfer, Nate Prozer, Justin Falk without the U. Clayton Stoner, Warren Peters, no Nick Schulte got traded. Carson McMillan, Merritt Zalicki. Can't believe he played for them for Nashville. Tom Gilbert and Brent Bomer. Killing the clock a little bit. Pressure. Damn it, we got our best up. It's Matt Green. And they score in the power play. Clutterbuck his 20th. 2 minutes later? No. 4 minutes later. Three minutes later. LA Pelly on stall. And Clutterbuck scores again in his second from Johnson and Alfonso. I wonder what would have happened if we had Johnny Quick in the net. Don't give up on him. 3 minutes later. Nope. 4 minutes later. Action. Skiers. Fred Penner's place? No, it's Dustin Penner's place. His eighth from Mitchell and Richards. Let's put Brown. No? No! Not that we were fucked. Question? They got it back with its butterfly. Can we tie? Damn it, Penner. 3 minutes later, agitator. We got agitated. It's Penner. Okay, the phone ended. It's 2-1 after 40. So we're killing the clock. Much later. No. They're killing the clock on us, guys. Aggression. A fight between Kyle Clifford and Clayton Stoner. Kyle Clifford. I don't know. And Powell had a chance to score, but no. 3 minutes later. Damn it. Empty net? No. Empty net. Dowdy. We lose 2-1. Well, you can't blame Bernie. I mean, he had one terrible period, but he had two good ones. We just fucking couldn't score on them. So we lose to Minnesota the 29th. Buffalo beats Anaheim. Toronto beats Chicago. Dallas beats Pittsburgh. Edmonton beats St. Louis. On to March. Stupid March weather. No games for us. Nashville, do they play? No. Minnesota lost to Montreal. No LA, no Nashville. Well, we host our domestic rivals Anaheim, who actually is in the city limits of Los Angeles. Nashville goes to Florida, probably for a double dip. And beat Florida 2-1. Oh, yeah, that's right. I lost, so I have to autoplay. And we went 2-0. Johnny Quick, yep. Kopitar installed with the goals, so put Johnny Quick in the net. We beat the King. Maybe a playoff format. Hmm. Under the 5th, Edmonton goes to Anaheim and beats them. Tuesday the 6th, we go. Oh man, we gotta play Nashville again. Last video we played Nashville in a one-game winner take-all for the lead in the conference. Brad, so sweet. We have 92, they have 91. Same amount of games, so same thing. Round 2. Johnny Quick and Pekka Rinne. This time, Nashville puts Pekka in the net. Last week we talked about last video we talked about Nashville. Let's do it again. Patrick Hornquist, Mike Fisher, or Mr. Carrie Underwood, if you will. Martin Erod, good player. David Legwand, the last original Predator before he left for Detroit. Shea Weber, who Nashville traded to Montreal for PK Subban, win-win trade. Sergei Kostigin, Andre Kostigin, and so the Kostigin brothers are back together. Colin Wilson, Matt Helichuk, Craig Smith, Nick Spalling. Oh yeah, Helichuk, Kitchener. Nick Spalling, Kitchener. But no teammate of Mike Richards. Ryan Sutter, good defenseman. Gabriel Bork, Jordan Tutu, known for his powerful hits. Roman Josi, great defenseman. Kevin Klein, Andre Kostichin, Michael, Francis Bullion, former Hub, Ryan Ellis, Alex Radulov, good player before he went to Russia. John Blum, Brandon Yep, Jack Killen, Jared Smithson, and Hal Gill. Oh, 4 months later. Skier. Just in time. His 28 from Mitchell and Kopitar. 1-0. Much later. No. No. Skier. Giddy up. Kitchener. Mike Richards. You know the guy who played Kramer? Well, not that Kramer. His goal from Kopitar with 29 seconds left. I'll say Kopitar can make some assists. Much later. And this game's going back quicker than I thought. Dice rolls. The dice rolls. Aggression. Oh, Brown couldn't finish it off. We score. Split. No split. Damn it. And Preston Brown couldn't score on the power play. 3 minutes later. No. Chance. Scores. How green is my valley? Matt Green's third from Brown and Justin makes it 3-0. Do we do it again? Damn it, I was hoping for a 4-goal lead. Russian? I like Capelli. It's Matt Green. Kings 3, Predators 0. Can we handle it? Borg misses. Better chance to make it 4. Damn it. Colin Wilson? No. 5 minutes later. Just kill the clock, guys. 5 minutes later. No. Christian? And then Nashville. 2-2. Well, we can ice it. Blum took it away. Martinez, you idiot. Yeah, shutout going. But Kopitar scores on the empty net power play. His 20th from Carter makes it 4-1. Well, we can win anyway, so why am I bitching? Yeah, Kopitar with 19 seconds left scores that 4th goal. Man, it would have been nice to get Johnny Quick another shutout. I think that would have been back-to-back for him. Yes, sir. We beat Nashville twice. Like, Nashville's going to be like, we don't win first place. We know who we're going to blame. Yeah, that's right. Me, bitches. It's me, bitches. It's me, bitches. Hatch. Los Angeles. Well, we're in Columbus. We have to go to Columbus. Nashville beat Colorado 5-2, so we better win 2 to counter them. I know we're 3 points up, but still, you never know. We're in Columbus. Johnny Quick in that against Steve Mason. Kitchener! Yes, sir. From Kitchen Ranger. Curtis Sanford, Elliot York, and Sean Hunwick are your goalies. Well, Jeff Carter makes his way back to Columbus because, we traded with him. Jack Johnson's in Columbus. I wonder if Jack Johnson will fuck us more than Jeff Carter will fuck Columbus. Rick Nash, goal scoring, delight number 61. RJ Hamburger. Penny Prospel, former Tampa icon. Derek Brassard, the brass ring before he went to New York and Ottawa. Derek Dorsett, Mark Letestu, Ryan Johansson. No format, he got traded away. Nikita Nikitin, what a name. Cam Atkinson, the Derek McKenzie. Jason Wisniewski, Peter Tootin, Jack Johnson, Aaron Johnson, no Klitzum, no Paulson, no Russell, David Savard, John Moore, Kitchener, look it up, people, Colton Giles, Mark Maffo, Brett Lemda, and Garrett Boyce. Can we do something? 3 minutes into the game. Hits, but no seek. 1 minute later. They score! Crossbow from Johnson. Johnson trying to fuck us up. It's like, I have reason to live. LA Pelly on Dowdy. Damn it, Nash. Much later. Damn it. 5 minutes later. We're down 2-0. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. 5 minutes later. Aggression? Now they got aggressive. It's McKenzie. Jackson scores. Power play goal. Big. Bad. Brad Richardson. His 10th from Kopitar and Trent Hunter. There's a name you haven't heard from. 2 minutes later. No. Did I talk about Trent Hunter? I thought I did. Much later. No! 5 minutes later. Catskills. Keystone Kopitar. His 21st from Carter. Well, Carter's going to assist Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson. So 2-2. So who's going to win the Battle of Wits? 5 minutes later. Injury. Much later. They have a chance and they can't. 3 minutes later. Chance for us? No. 2 minutes later. In the zone? Auto zone. 1 minute. Damn it. Greed. I thought so. And Jack Johnson said, I do it too. I was like, impossible. Ay. Oy, hey. And John Moore scored. John Big Six, like, oh, that's not winning goalie. Fuck. 5-2. Damn it. Well, Nashville won. I think we're only 1 point up. Oh, we played Detroit. We won 5-2. Okay. Johnny Quick beats Howard. Fuck. Detroit goes by Cronwell and Philippa. Kopitar, Carter, Williams, Penner, and Brown. 5 different Kings scoring goals. Well, that's good. Well, we can't play. Wait, did we play back-to-back games? Yeah, we played back-to-back days. So, Radich. How are you feeling? Sunday the 11th, we are in Chicago. That will be the presence of our next game. Summary wise, we have 96 points. We have played 68 games, only 14 left. We are 1 point up ahead of Nashville. St. Louis is fighting tooth and nail. Well, Nashville's won more games, and that St. Louis has lost more in overtime and shootout. So 96 points. Tops. Well, the Rangers have 97. Damn it. And I think they have the same amount of games as we do. Yeah. Stamkos has 59 goals. Michael Ryder has 40. Tavares and Malkin 39. We don't have a 30 goal scorer. There's been 14 30 goal scorers. Justin Williams is at 29, like for Bada. And Dustin Brown's got 27. Goaltending Quick is behind Elliott Schneider and Lundqvist for the goals against at 196. Mike Smith's jumped into 5th place. Ryan Elliott's got 11 shutouts and a 139 goals against 40 games. I'm surprised they don't play more games. I think we skunked them. I actually want to see what our mark is against those pesky St. Louis team. We lost 6-0 to them. Elliott put up the shutout over us. Second game, we lost 3-1. Elliott beats Quick. The third game was a 1-0 win as Quick beat Halak. Well, yeah, Brian Elliott didn't play that game. And I think we played one more game against them. I thought we played 4 games against them. Yeah, we played March 22nd. We play in 4 games. We have to, well, on the 22nd, 6 games we have to play St. Louis again. Okay, so we might see Brian Elliott for the third time. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. But you can't be picky. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.